Mic check. Check. Salute to the fam. Welcome to another episode of Sleep Money, Doves, Dollars Podcast. I'm your host, E Double. Well, we got one more presentation before we go live, before we launch, before the G99 blockchain, crypto coin, Gold Standard Bank, Gold Standard Partners officially go live. That's big news for us. That's big news for those that's in position, but it's also big news for those that are going to get in position. The time is now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make a move. Let's build this wealth together. It's at 9 p.m. Please DM me if you're looking for the link as well as the password. But salute to the fam, man. Salute to the Sleep Money team. 500 millionaires. 500 millionaires and running. We making history, baby. Come grow with us. Ah!
country on the planet, and there are a lot of people sitting around complaining and being cynical.
Like, everyone's whining about this old model, and I'm like, why don't you leave it? Look at all this over here. Look at all this opportunity.
Since so much of our lives revolve around there just has to be a better way. The biggest challenge facing our world today is not making money, is what are we going to do with all the displaced unemployed people?
People are afraid that they're going to make the wrong decision. People are afraid of the unknown. People are afraid that maybe I don't have the skills.
Hey, sports fans, industrial age is over. It's dead. It's dying. That's why going to school to get a job is an obsolete idea. A steady paycheck is an industrial age idea.
Human fascination with gold is as old as recorded history. 1792, the United States Congress passed the Mint and Coinage Act that established a fixed price of gold in terms of US dollars. 15 August 1971, a number of attempts were made to salvage the gold standard. 2011, the foundation of the Gold Standard Banking AG, one of the most successful companies which specializes in the trade of minerals and precious metals worldwide. There's a global distribution network for industrial minerals and metals in more than 120 countries. 2020, GSB presents new cutting-edge products and services. Blockchain gold asset LBMA price connected, ready to be traded on a stable rate directly on our exchange. It is using the most advanced decentralized blockchain protocol, safe, cost-efficient, and fast. Digital G999 card, the safest way to secure your digital blockchain assets. Use our new digital card at the size of a credit card to pay the merchants. Gold point of sale. If you are a gold bullion dealer, this is the best way to increase your sales. Our community will trade digital gold to pick up it physically. You can directly exchange the tokens and transfer fiat into your bank account. GSB consists of GSB Gold, International Business Blockchain Platform, Universal Gold Merchant, and Gold Standard Digital Bank. We invite you to discover our products and services. You can pay using our decentralized blockchain solution, everything and everywhere. Register now. Find out more about GSB on our website, g999main.net.
Good evening, each and every one of you that are connected tonight on goldrocks.info, as well as on our wealthbuildersworldwide.info Facebook group. I want to welcome you to the Wealth Builders Worldwide Gold Standard Partners presentation training. It's a way for us to connect and just kind of make sure we go over some items that might not be clear to you, or some items that maybe you didn't know, you didn't realize. So I know you've been looking for a better way because you're here. We know that you come to the right place because we have experienced it working, and we still experience this system working. So look, here it is. We are Gold Standard Partners. There are partners, accounts, and customer accounts. You can purchase products for customers. You can accumulate assets. As a partner, you can purchase products, you can accumulate assets, and guess what? You can generate massive income, and all with the Gold Standard Partners. You just choose. I made a choice over 8 years ago when I walked down. Oh, excuse me. I dropped my GS Lifestyle card. I made a choice over 8 years ago when I walked down the hallway and saw these two people walking toward me, Mr. Michael and Mrs. Monisha Dalco. And as they walked toward me, I had been watching, their activity, what they've been doing. And now we have been connected, and we are still connected. We will be connected. There's no severing the connection. Why? Because Mr. Dalco is a member of the GS Partners Leadership Council. They're both full-time industry professionals, 7-figure earners. You don't believe it? I don't care. You don't, you don't have to believe it if you don't want to. It's still the truth. Anyway, they're proud leadership members of Wealth Builders Worldwide. And Wealth Builders Worldwide is a culture of people all over the globe that have come together for a common purpose, a common goal. You know, you heard the video in the beginning that talked about the world has changed. You know, people are trying to figure out what they're going to do. I mean, the pandemic kind of set things in motion, and it was really happening before then. But now it's like, okay, you better do something. Why? Because you still have the general responsibilities for, you know, your month. I mean, what does your month look like? How are you set up for your month? I mean, what have you done? What moves have you made? Are you still able to earn income? Are you doing it from home? What have you done? What moves have you made? Are you still able to earn income? Are you doing it from home? Achieve their dreams and build massive wealth. Now we're salespeople. We are a sales team, but we don't sell products, goods, or services. We sell people on the infinite possibilities of their lives and the power of their dreams. We sell people on never giving up, and we know this is a noble cause. And this really fortifies, it upholds, it establishes even further the reason why you want to do what you do. I mean, just think about what you do and ask yourself, why do I want to do what I'm doing? Many people, you know, I don't know. I don't know if you realize what you want to do in life, or maybe you haven't found it yet, or maybe you have found it. But the bottom line is, you know, money answers all things. You got a question, money will answer it. You got a situation, money will answer it. You have a problem, money will answer it. Yep, But then there's, of course, the dream and the goal and the aspirations and all the things that go in line with helping you to build wealth and riches for your household and for your community, for your city, your state, your county, your nation, and nations abroad. I mean, for people that really are looking for a better way. Are you positioned to make that happen? Well, it only takes a dream. And whatever your dream is, you know, Mr. Ty Best, Mrs. Valerie Best, I mean, they established the fact that everything begins with a dream. And whatever your dream is, all they're saying is dream bigger. And they're saying it in a big way by action. They're saying it by experience. They're saying it by example. And they're saying it in the book, The Dream Chaser Manifesto. So look, all of you that are on this platform, if you do not have this book in your library, in your hands, type me in the chat bar. If you do not have a copy of the Dream Chaser Manifesto, type me in the chat bar. I want to see, you know, who we need to get books to. Where can we get those books in your hands? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, this is like required reading. I'm telling you, look. Okay, so you are a part of Wealth Builders Worldwide. You know, that is actually an assumption on my part. I'm fairly sure that you are. And being a part of Wealth Builders Worldwide, folks, let me tell you something. You've got to get your hands on this book. You've got to read this book. This will help you navigate through the jungle of non-dreamers. It's a dreamer's guide to help you survive and thrive. Because let me tell you, you're going to be faced with so many different obstacles, seemingly insurmountable things that's going to come against you. And you want to make sure you know how to get through this thing. Mr. Ty Best penned this phenomenon of a dream manual, I'll call it. You got to get your hands on it. So, hey, look, go to shop.mywbw.net and go ahead and order your book, The Dream Chaser Manifesto. Man, if I knew it was so many people that didn't have it, I would have just got the book and started reading right here on this platform. But there are so many things that, as a wealth builder, you're going to want to make sure that you are connected to. So, one of those things is, the fact that we are a global organization of entrepreneurs. I mean, we don't do business just in our own neighborhood or our city or state nation. We are doing business all over the world. I mean, anywhere there's internet access, we can do business. And we look for systems to partner with that match our mission. Now, there's no cost or fees to get to be a part of Wealth Builders Worldwide. And then the system that we've connected to, oh wow, what a blessing that we found. But we will navigate you through daily motivation, coaching and training, inspiration, education in most cases, through our daily power calls, through our training events, and through our webinars. Well, you may ask, well, wait a minute, you have daily power call? What's a power call? A power call is a conference call that you can connect to every single day, Monday through Saturday, 10:45 Eastern time. And as you connect to the power call, that will position you to hear what's going on in the culture, hear what's going on with the team. And wow, you definitely want to avail yourself to the power call, the training events like tonight. Tonight, we're going to go through a couple of things that, we've had questions about, and we want to answer some questions for you. But we want to make sure you're exposed to everything that you have in your hands, because you may not know exactly what's at stake or what's on the table for you. We've got presentations also twice a day, Monday through Saturday, 12 noon and 9 p.m., and all presentations are in Eastern time. So just make sure that you adjust your time according to your time zone, especially since some of the world has participated in daylight savings time, and we moved forward an hour early this morning. And so 9 p.m. is the training, 9 p.m. is the evening presentation, 12 noon, and all of that is on Eastern time. So you, I'm sure, know by now that we are connected to the gold standard. And that is, in particular, Gold Standard Partners. Now, look, I've got to give you a disclaimer because, you might be listening to me and might be saying, well, you know what? Everything that you're about to hear and everything that I'm going to tell you, you might take it literally and take it for granted. But if you don't take action for yourself, I can't guarantee your results. But check this out. Every effort has been made to accurately represent the GS Partners Rewards Plan and its income potential. All earnings or income examples will depend solely on the ideas, techniques, knowledge, skills, and time vested into your independent business. GS Partners and GSB does not guarantee any results or success level and is not responsible for any decisions you make in relation to promoting our products or your business. All income examples used here by GS Partners and Wealth Builders Worldwide are not to be considered average earning. Please understand that what you will be seeing and hearing in this presentation and training is an early adopter version. GS Partners may still make some final changes to the products and compensation plan before launching to the open market. So please do not take screenshots, refrain from recording, and do not share this information publicly on social media until official company approved material has been released. And let me tell you, they're working so tirelessly within the GS Partners and GSB ecosystem that you got to know who's behind this. So who's behind it? Mr. Joseph Haidt, chairman of the board of Gold Standard Bank, along with Alexandru Kosendow, the chief technical officer. And Mr. Kosendow has a team of engineers and I mean, this company has put together a leadership council and advisors. I'm telling you, look, this is high end stuff. You know, I was asked a question the other day about, will there be adopters of the G999 coin that will assist in making it viable or whatever it was? But there's already adopters in it. I mean, there are thousands and thousands of partners that are already connected and are in the culture with regard to accumulating and acquiring and holding the G999 coin and building a team of people that they're inviting to take a look at the process, the system, if you will. And because of that, my goodness, there's folks that's earning Bitcoin and Ethereum in real time, and they have literally been, oh, excuse me, I apologize. Man, this thing, I apologize. I apologize. So who are we, Gold Standard Partners? We're a blockchain-based referral company. Someone asked, well, what kind of, when someone asks, who is the company? Who is this company? Blockchain-based referral company. The G999 mainnet and ecosystem. Yep, we are the creators of that. We are building a global community. I mean, anyone that has internet access can participate. And we use the ecosystem. And we support the growth of our assets. One of those assets is the blockchain. We've got one blockchain, one ecosystem that's driving and foundationalizing everything that we do. So you want to get a heads up on the beginnings of what's going on, what we have in our hands, or what you really have to look forward to? Well, go to www.g999main.net. If you must, go ahead and take a look at the white paper. It's going to detail a lot of information about this project, what we're doing, how it's being handled, and you'll see firsthand. It's better to follow your, it's better. You do yourself well by simply following the person that sent you the information that got you registered. Follow the culture, follow the leaders of Wealth Builders Worldwide. To reap the results. What kind of results do you want? The same results that GF Partners gives you. Everything you need to buy, to sell, to spend, to save, to grow, to trade, and to earn. And hey, apologize. I can't see it. Let me move that up. So all of this is done with crypto assets. There was a time when people were asking, what can I do with my cryptocurrency? I mean, how can I utilize it? Some people say, how can I spend it? Well, that has been answered. But everything has a foundation. And the foundation has already been laid, and there is a massive campaign that is already underway to put out brand recognition for the G999 blockchain product. I mean, it's been going from New York to Moscow, Johannesburg, Bangkok, Singapore, Toronto, Hong Kong, Sydney, Beijing, London, Zurich, Vienna, Paris, and other cities that you'd be surprised. I mean, we're talking high-end visibility. Now look, there's a promotional video that you're gonna see shortly, and it's debuting all over the world. They have spared no expense, and watch this, and you'll be able to tell.
How may I help you?
I want to open a staking account.
The chairman awaits you.
Welcome to GSB. Here are your staking options. Are you ready for staking? Now you are ready.
Yes, that G999 coin will, that video will command questions. Okay, what is the G999? What is staking? And all you got to do is go to G999main.net to answer that question. GS Partners has already launched several products we're in the pre-launch phase until we actually go to the official launch. And check this out. Those products are digital solutions. They are G999 cards, they're passive income, they're hard assets, and they are lifestyle payment system. Hard assets. Listen, that's a hard asset. Can you say, I don't know, maybe you can't say it, but can you say GS lifestyle? Anyway, there's so much to gain in this. And there's a timeline that you want to make sure that you achieve and accomplish these things. Just want to make sure you've got everything handled. So look, the registration is free. The person that invited you gave you a link to register. Now look, those referral links, very important. Make sure that the people that you give those referral links to actually use your referral link, because some people are going to gspartners.global and then hitting register, and it's not tied to you when that happens. So we want to make sure that you ensure that they get your link and they use your link. That way you'll have all the access and you'll get all the commissions that are available, the 9-level pay plan. You'll be qualified for Blockbuster Pool and Infinity Pool, Community Pool. I mean, all the things that comes with GS Partners. There's brand advantage status by you getting a basic and or a premier package. We've got a March to 3 billion contest. That's where you can exchange Bitcoin or Ethereum for G999 coins. All of this is on your in your back office. So here's what I want to do. There is actually a $1 million plan that we've got with Wealth Builders Worldwide. Are you ready for that $1 million plan? I mean, it's happening. All you got to do is activate it. So you register your free account, you acquire Bitcoin and or Ethereum, you deposit it into your account, you exchange it for G999. Now look, develop a plan to acquire and accumulate 100,000 G999 coins minimum, 1 million G999 coins better, and then build a team of people that's going to duplicate and continue to repeat that same process, and you will be in the money. You will acquire your brand advantage package, basic, then get your premier. You'll pay the difference when you get it within 60 days, and then invite others to do the same and duplicate and repeat. And that's it. That is the cusp of what we do. And when you duplicate, suppose you do get that premier package. You find 3 people, they find 3 people, everybody gets a premier package. You know, your earnings could be somewhere around that bottom line figure on the right. Yep, they sure can. It can happen. Hey, check this out. You heard the noise that was coming from my side of the microphone. Check this out.
Introducing the most flexible crypto card in the world. 5 traditional currency accounts, including USD, GPB, EUR, CNY, and JPY. Currency exchange rates better than high street banks. Manage all your crypto and traditional currencies with one simple platform. Add funds to your account via bank transfer, credit and debit card, or crypto proceeds. Spend or withdraw your funds anywhere credit and debit cards are accepted. Exclusive plastic, aluminum, stainless steel, gold-plated, and solid gold cards available. 24/7 global support in multi-languages. 24/7 professional concierge services. Up to 40% discounts on hotel and travel. Instant rewards from high street retailers. Fast delivery to over 100 countries. Order your GS Lifestyle card today.
Yes, order your GS Lifestyle card today. That's part of the whole process of that $1 million plan. I mean, the GS Lifestyle card is like a business in itself. Why do I say that? Because you can get it, you can use it, and every swipe will produce commissions on 9 levels. So again, suppose that you've got people that you have sponsored, and when we talk about the Wealth Builders Worldwide global network standard, that's finding 20 people minimum. I mean, look, there are people out here that have registered 50 people, 75, 100 people, 200 people. Look, I'm telling you, you get 20 people, and suppose those 20 people only get 3 people. And suppose everybody gets their own GS Lifestyle card. Why? Because you use a debit card every day, right? Well, why not get paid for that process? So go ahead and get your own GS Lifestyle card. Make that part of the process, duplicate that, repeat it several times, and then as swipes occur, one transaction, let's suppose one transaction happens on 9 levels. That bottom line figure could be your revenue, your commission that comes from that one transaction. Well, look, on one day, I swiped my card or read the chip probably 12 times. So that's 12 transactions. How many transactions can you see happening in your 9 levels of partners that you have referred? So this is a business in itself. And I'm telling you, you're going to make money every kind of way. So look, I want to stop this real quick, and I want to give you all a chance to take a look at the back office, the dashboard. We get questions all the time of people asking about how to do this or where to find that. Yeah, and so I want to make sure everyone is aware of where things are. So I'm going to share this real quick so that you can see it and you can say, wow, okay, got you. Let's see, where is it? I think it's over here. All right. So you should be seeing a GS Partners dashboard right about now. Let's make sure. Yeah, okay. So in your dashboard, you'll have your Bitcoin wallet, your Ethereum wallet, your G999 wallet, your partners and brand information. And then you scroll down and you'll see information about how to get help with GS DeFi, March to 3 billion contest, discover the brand advantage, some more information about March to 3 billion, and on and on and on. So that main dashboard page is going to give you a bunch of information pertaining to your account, pertaining to your volume, pertaining to a lot of things. And then on the left side, you see there's a menu. That menu has your dashboard, your financial information, where you can get your deposit address, where you can withdraw coins to your GS Lifestyle card, or to any deposit address, okay? You can look at your exchange history. You can deal with your GS market vouchers. You can go to your team and look at your team, your unilevel tree. You can look at reports, Blockstar pool, where you're standing in the Blockstar pool, the rising Blockstar status. Are you close to Blockstar? Legacy points, infinity pool, close to infinity. This helps you track all of your activity, where you're going, and how quickly you can actually get there. There's news that you can get from there, news and updates. Blockchain Academy. Look at this. You want to know something about the blockchain? Have you ever asked the question or wondered, what is the blockchain? Well, here it is. Blockchain Academy are a series of videos that you can connect to, that you can watch over and over again. Now look, these videos are just for watching on our platform. You do not have a right to save or distribute them. This will lead to account blocking if you try and bootleg the system. How about that? So you can boost your knowledge with the crypto video lessons. Start your course today. Join millions of learners while you're earning and really understand Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, investing, trading concept, and much more. And of course, it's all right here for you. So all you gotta do is click on one of the videos and just start watching. I would ask how many people have watched all the videos, but I don't want to bust anybody up there. But anyway, back to the menu. Blockchain Academy, very valuable. Oh, wait a minute, did I just receive a? Never mind. You saw that, right? Was I the only one that saw that? So commissions are running, flying through. Yes, they are. So back to the menu. That excited me there. So promotion, you got Blockstar Pool, Infinity Pool, and the incentives. You can look through these, click on all these. GS Market vouchers. You can participate in the GS Market voucher. Brand Advantage. You can get your Brand Advantage Basic, your Brand Advantage Premier package right there. And then topping it all off, the GS Lifestyle cards. You can click on the GS Lifestyle cards to select and look at the details of each card. You can look at the countries list. Very important. Make sure that your country, your city, your state is open before you acquire your card. And there's a commission value chart that'll tell you about commissions that you receive. And then you can click to log into your lifestyle account. And settings will give you information on your profile, your KYC, and your 2FA. You can activate your QFA, you can disable it. You can upload your KYC, and it'll tell you what the status is. And you must have your KYC approved as a matter of being able to do GS Lifestyle and also withdraw your cryptocurrency funds. Something that is new, I'm not sure how many people you realize this, but when you click on profile, you'll see your details, and then you'll see your password. You can change your password. That notification that you saw pop up, you can disable notifications or have them enabled. I like them enabled because I want to see when it happens. Yeah. You can deactivate the account. Now look, I don't even know why they put that there. But anyway, it's there. Don't hit this by mistake because guess what? You can deactivate your account, but this action is irreversible. So we don't want you messing around. And check this out. Many of you have asked a question. How do I add a beneficiary? In order to add a beneficiary account, you and the beneficiary must be KYC approved and have an active brand advantage subscription. So I have an active brand advantage subscription. So where it says beneficiary username, you can put my username in there or whomever username that you want to utilize for your beneficiary. That is happening now. Folks, there are so many things that, remember I introduced you to Mr. Alexandra Kosendow? Yep, that's his team of engineers that are constantly working to make GS Partners, GS Trade, Go Standard Bank, and everything that we are connected to better. So you're going to see updates, you're going to see additions, you're going to see changes. You are going to see enhancements all along the way. But the basic thing that you really want to make sure that you see is the fact that your account is active and you can get paid in real time, okay? So back to your dashboard, you can go, somebody had asked earlier about the GS DeFi. There is a gentleman by the name of John Ronsley who's got a number of videos out there on YouTube. I recommend if you have a question about something, go ahead and check out John Ronsley's videos. He walks through a lot of steps of a lot of procedures and processes to help you to do what you need to do. I mean, some of you may end up having questions about how do I, move cryptocurrency to my GS Lifestyle card? How do I activate the card? How do I actually move the Bitcoin and Ethereum to the card and then move it to cash? How do I utilize the cryptocurrency as cash on my card? All those things. John Ronsley has done a phenomenal job at putting together videos to help us to do everything. And there's a GS DeFi video out there as well that'll help you and assist you in making that happen. So everything that you need really is on your dashboard. It's right here. It's right here in your account on your dashboard. So all you got to do is take a look, check it out, and you'll be set. So I want to, I see two of the most phenomenal people in my life on this platform. That's my sponsor, and that is our senior partner, Mr. Ty Best. So I want to give way to my sponsor, Mr. Michael Dalco, and see if he's got any updates or maybe just any words of wisdom that he can share with you right now. Mr. Dalco, great day to you.
Great day, Mr. Williams, and great day, Wealth Builders. Fantastic fast start training. So just a couple of things for me. One, I think I saw Ms. Glass, we posted this in the Telegram group just now. Staying plugged in is very important. As a matter of fact, it's like breathing. It's like trying to walk around all day holding your breath. You're going to pass out. You really need to be plugged in to everything you get your hands on, not to the exclusion of building a business, but stay plugged in, especially to Wealth Builders Telegram. They're always going to get the updates and the events you definitely need to be on. Company launch is scheduled for tomorrow. However, keep your eye on your back office for the official announcement. I know that they're doing some very special enhancements in programming, and so we'll get some instructions on the actual launch. But even the actual launch, not very much is going to change. Full speed ahead, guys. Drive, move it. Okay? Every day, just going as fast as you possibly can. And the last thing that I want to say is I've just started doing some what I call frontline trainings. They're like board meetings, just you and your frontline. Start scheduling some Zooms. Reach out to some upline partners and get them to join you on your Zoom. There's a strategy that I've employed, and I maybe can do a overall wealth builders training for all the leaders. I'm working on the slides to make sure that the Zoom, the frontline strategy is in the Zoom package in our PowerPoint package. So I'll get with Mr. Williams not later than Tuesday, make sure we have that loaded up so everybody can download that and start doing some frontline Zooms. But definitely get with your upline leader and let them know you want to do a Zoom. Nate Hines calls them Z Party. Z Party is more of allowing prospects to come in, but I want you to get with just your front line because there are different things that certain people don't need. For example, a brand new person doesn't need the strategy on how to hit Blockstar Supreme. They haven't even joined the business yet. Only invite prospects to presentations and the pre-recorded video. But your front line, you can let it rip then. You can do the training from your back office. Let people know how the money works. Let them know how to set goals for how many G999s you're going to get this month. Like really, really go hard. Go really hard. So I'll be getting with Mr. Williams this week, early in the week, putting the rest of the frontline slides together. We'll load them up on Wealth Builder so everybody can download. It'll have the pre-launch presentation and the training so you guys can get with your frontline and knock this thing out. It speeds up your momentum dramatically. Here's the key to it. You're in 100% control of your goals for the business. How many G999s are you going to save? How many people are you going to share the opportunity with? You need 3 to 5 presentations going on within your front line every single day, and that's how you hit the numbers. Great training tonight, Mr. Williams. I'll kick you back over to you to get over to Mr. Best.
Thank you, great man, and that's great information. I'm excited. I know a lot of other people are excited because, ladies and gentlemen, all it means is more is going to happen. More is coming your way, and more is good. More is better than great. So without further delay, I want to bring to the microphone Mr. Ty Best with his brilliance, with his excellence, with his everything that he does, because he does it well. Thank you, Mr. Ty Best. We love you. Welcome to the platform.
Hey, welcome and thank you, Mr. Williams. Thank you, Ms. Glass, Ms. Wonderland Williams, and thank you, Mr. Delco. I'm going to be brief. Of course, I got a couple things to add real quick. I made a note. Outstanding training, abs orientation, especially for the brand new person. 4 little points real quick. Write these down. I'm always saying write stuff down later because I repeat it over and over again, but I'm amazed by how many people don't do these fundamental things. Number one, decide what you want. You got to make sure you have a crystal clear why. Why are you doing this? That way, it protects your dream. You know it. When you know why you're doing it, you've just protected your own dream. You know why you're doing this thing. And the ultimate dream is freedom. Gotta have that. That's got to be crystal clear. There got to be non-negotiable. You got to want this thing. I mean, you really got to want this thing. Everything about what we do in many ways is inconvenient. It's inconvenient to get started. It's inconvenient to get the coin. It's inconvenient to cut off the television. It's inconvenient to read a book. It's inconvenient to plug in. Everything is inconvenient. That's why they call it success. It's convenient to have a job. It's convenient to work in the morning. It's convenient to get paid every Friday. That's convenient. Okay? But that convenience is designed to steal your dream. Everything about your dream is inconvenient. Not going to preach tonight. Number 2, keep it simple. No matter how big this thing gets, no matter how much we add to the equation, keep it simple. It's a $149 decision, folks. For the guests who might be here tonight, man, don't flip out. Don't strangle yourself. Don't have a heart attack on a $149 decision. That's less than dinner at a good restaurant. But this is a multi-million-dollar opportunity that starts with pennies. You're looking at probably 5 people right now, 4 or 5. There are people on this call right now, not just the panel, but there are people on this call right now who's taken a cell phone and built $1 million a year business. No overhead, no employees, and they started with $100. Come on, folks. When you have everything to gain and very little to lose, by all means, try. Where else will you get $1 million opportunity? Where else do you have a shot? Where else do you have a chance? And all you have to do is make a $149 decision and find 3 people who make that same decision, and they find 3 who make that same decision, and you'll find yourself in the next 9, 12 months making $200,000+ a year. If you decide to be a big baller, you say, that's not a lot of money. I'm not motivated. $200,000 a year, man, I made that last month. That's not a lot of money. If you're a big baller, make a $1,000 decision. That's not a big decision. It just depends on where you are financially. $1,000 is not a lot of money. But that $1,000 decision puts you in a position to make over $1 million in the next 9 months, 9 weeks, 9 days, or 9 hours. Same effort, same thing. All we changed was the package you decide to acquire. Keep it that simple. All other things, great. We had all things coming. That's great. We got the car arts and all these other things. That's fantastic. I mean, I've been taking my card out. I done take everywhere I take it out. I just take this card, I've been taking this card and saying, man, this is the most incredible thing I've ever had in my wallet. Okay? I mean, I've had a black card, American Express in my wallet, but this right here, I love this thing. And this thing does more than any card I've ever had in my lifetime. It moves all the crypto in any direction I want the crypto to go. It moves 5 different major currencies. Man, you can't beat this. But more importantly, no matter how many people I refer to MasterCard, Visa Card, Discover, or to American Express, they never send me back one check. Keep this simple now. Build your team. Let your team decide what they want. But every time somebody acquire one of these, you're going to get paid. Every time somebody decides to utilize this, you're going to get paid. Every month they have this, you're going to get paid. That's past residual income. As Warren Buffett said, until you learn how to make money in your sleep, you're going to work until you die. The ultimate program for building wealth and making money 24/7 is called GS Partners. I'm based there on my 37 years, been in the industry for 37 years, been free for 25, and owning 3 different companies. And then the last thing, Mr. Delco said it best, plug in. Plug in. In 37 years, I haven't seen anybody make it big, don't plug in. I don't care who they are. I haven't seen not one person. Oh, you might get to $1,000, you might get to $2,000, you might get to $3,000. You might have enough credibility to take you to 5 or 10. But when you start talking about a massive organization that pay you $100,000 a month, we are talking about pro athlete kind of money. We ain't talking about nickel dime money here. We're talking about pro athlete income without the bangs up, without the concussions, without being fired, without being cut. You can't fire yourself. Talking about pro income kind of money here, folks. And getting started for pennies. And then we're talking about plugging in is going to ultimately make you free. Because then you realize this business functions with or without you. Because the system is designed to build the business and help everyone who plugs in, plugs. Mr. Roger Williams did incredible trading. Now, I don't have to be here. It's already done. Tanisha Glassman has to be here. Roger Williams has to be here because he did the talking. But Juan don't have to be here. Mr. Delphin have to be here. I don't have to be here. The system will function with or without. That's what's so incredible, what we have our hands on. We've been conditioned all our life to sell our time for money. Go give up 4 hours, get some money. Go give up 4 hours, get some money. Go give up 4 hours, get some money. That's what we've been trained to do. Then along comes a gladiator that says, you don't have to do that anymore. We got a program where you invest your time and get a return for the money, for their time. And the more time you invest, the more time you're going to get. See, it's, God, I'm fired up. It's so simple. You plant an apple tree, you get apples. You plant orange seeds, you get oranges. You plant time, you're going to get time. You plant money, you get back money. God almighty, it's so simple. But you won't do any of those things if you don't plug in. It's not negotiable for the big money. You don't have to plug in if you want to make a couple $100 a month. You have to plug in if you want to get 1 million coins back and watch TV or 2 million. Yeah, but if you want to build an organization of 500, of 1,000, of 5,000, of 10,000 people and have residual income for generations, then you want to plug in. And you want to lock arms with the leaders who are plugged in and get this thing done. God bless, man. I know I'm so cranked up. I might have to do a live Zoom. So I got to let this energy go somewhere. God bless you. God bless everybody on the program, man. See this thing big. There's somebody somewhere right now on their knees praying that somebody will show them something. Sometimes we get so caught with the one that says no. Man, forget that person. Love them. Don't wait on love everybody. Wait on no one. Get fired up because there's somebody somewhere praying on their knees. I guarantee you, Mr. Delco thanks Nate Hines every day. He wake up thinking, I'm glad Mr. Nate Hines called me, man.
Every day.
Twin relationship with Nate Hines.
Every day. You read, look, I'm going to say this one thing on that real quick. I was talking to Monisha about this, also talking to Kevin Thompson about this. I use my GS Lifestyle card for everything. I use it for everything. Every time I'm buying anything or paying stuff, I use my GS Lifestyle card. Guess what, guys? I have a sponsor. That means he gets paid every time I swipe it. Think about that for a second. Like, we've all been using debit cards all our lives, and no one was getting paid but the bank. Somebody said to me, they said, well, how much is the swipe? I said, maybe whatever the fees are, 30 cents, 40 cents, 80 cents. Ooh, it's the merchant fee. I said, how much were you getting paid from the merchant fee before GS Lifestyle? None. So what does it matter how much? What does it matter?
It's more.
Somebody said, how do you calculate the fee? Who cares?
It's
Somebody
more.
else, this other guy said to me, he said, well, everybody's not using the card. I don't care. I don't care, but one person is one more than I was getting before GS Lifestyle. This thing is amazing. Anyway, that's it, Mr. Best.
Here's the business. I was explaining to you. I said, okay, let me. Do you have a Sam's membership? Person said, no, but I know what you mean. I said, great. So you buy a membership at Sam's. Okay. Now, does Sam's have a salesman trying to sell you stuff when you walk through the door of Sam's? They said, no, but Sam's does billions of dollars of business every year. Why don't you have a salesman standing trying to walk you through all the different things, all different items there? They keep it simple. You pay for the membership. I think my Supreme or whatever it's called, Master membership or something, Grand Poupon membership I have at Sam's is $80 a year, something like that. I walk into Sam's, they got an eyeglass counter. If I want some eyeglasses, I go get it. They got the fruit counter over there. I want fruit, I go there. They got frozen. No salesman walking me through the place. It's the same thing with GS Partners. When they get a membership, man, we got all that stuff in the back office. Some people gonna love that card. They're gonna get that card. Some people gonna love that encrypted email. They're gonna get that email. Some people gonna love the crypto G999 coin. They buy so much G999 coin, they can swim in the air. Everybody, some people's gonna love networking. They just love people to get out and talking to folks. They're gonna build a network in spite of whatever's going on. Your goal is to introduce them and open the door to the store. Not to try to sell them everything in the store. Let them decide what they want in the store. That's why I say keep it simple. You make a lot of money? You want to make a little bit of money? That's the size. No, I said, no. You want to make a lot of money? $149 decision. You want to get flat out mega rich? $1,000 decision. Let's go. Keep it that simple. And then plug in. So how am I going to learn how to do all this stuff when you plug in? Why would we do a training every Saturday night? Mr. Nick just told you, do all the Zooms you can. This is my 4th one today on Sunday. I'm already free. I ain't got to go to work tomorrow morning. God, man, let me stop. Plug in. Dream, simple, $149, $1,000. That's right. I'm not trying to take you to training, man. Great training. Thank you, guys. I'm just cranked up. I'm fired up because I know what this thing is doing in the lives of people who grab hold of it and said, I want to change my life. In 110 days, we've already proven what this thing is the most incredible thing as a financial vehicle, as a wealth building machine on the planet. And it's because of Bitcoin. It's because, man, you see the Ethereum doing, Mr. Delco. I said, what am I going to do with Ethereum? I mean, man, please. And then the G999, I just like stacking it. In fact, with that, I got to go get this other $10,000 package again. I got to give me another $10,000 package. I'm trying my best to give me about 30 million on G999 coin. I know. I'm trying to catch Mr. Dalco. See, I'm trying. I started thinking about that billionaire status thing, and started thinking, that's a pretty good goal. And I'm convinced somewhere between 30 and 50 million coins will probably do it. But that's my level of faith. That may not be yours. If you just want 100,000 coins, you can be a millionaire and live comfortably in your cottage house. That's pretty good. Go do that. No, that's not a criticism. Everybody's dream is different. How big is your dream? Make a commitment. Don't negotiate. Go get it done. Back to you, Mr. Williams.
Ooh, absolutely phenomenal. Mr. Best, real quickly, once again, can you go ahead and list the 4 steps that you just mentioned? Just list them again, please.
Number 1, gotta have a dream. Everything starts in with a dream. And most businesses, they don't want to hear that. What they call it, the why. You gotta have your reason. The word dream generates energy. Reason don't. The why, okay, that's pretty good. But I said, what's your dream? Is your dream to leave a legacy for your grandchildren, your children's children, like Proverbs says? Is your dream to have your picture above the mantelpiece? What's your dream? Is your dream to walk in there one day and find a boss? And my biggest dream one day was just to walk in there and say, I don't need this job no more. And when that day came at 40 years old, Roger Williams, man, I've told this story. Can I take 1 minute? Man, you understand, I'm working in corporate America 10 years for this corporation. Love the job. Got nothing bad beside the corporation at all. In fact, they pay me a pension check every month for the last 10 years. Okay? I take it and buy a $149 packet with or something. But I'm glad I don't live on it. Okay? But I don't send it back. And I appreciate them, and I appreciate my 10 years. Watch this. I used to dream about, bringing a stretch limo there on the day I retired, man, and having a band play and all that kind of stuff. But I had such a good relationship with the company. I didn't feel that way when it came time to retire. But I knew I was going. I knew I was short. Like in the military, I knew I was short. And so when review came, on the annual review came, I didn't even request for it, and they didn't give it to me because I think they knew I was short too. So month after month after month went by, and I hadn't got my annual review, and I hadn't asked for the annual raise because I didn't need the money. I figured I'd just wait. And finally, about 9 months, no, it had to be 10. I left in June. That's 11 months later. My review was supposed to be in July, 1 year later. 11 months later, they finally said, look, we haven't given you a review this past year. I said, I figured you guys were busy. They said, well, we figured, you weren't in no hurry, we weren't in a hurry. I said, no. I said, well, let me tell you guys the truth. What I really want to do is I want to leave. I said, but, I'm really not in a position to leave. And they said, what do you need? I said, well, I got a bunch of stuff I need to really leave where I want to. They said, well, we'd like to help. That's why here's a lesson now. Don't walk with your job out asking for something. Ask, and it shall be given unto you. But I've been thinking about asking for a whole year. What we want to ask for. So I said, well, here's what I want. I asked for what I wanted, and they gave me every single thing I asked for. I said, dog, I should have asked for more. Sometimes we ask too little of the universe, of God. We ask too little, expect too little. Lesson in there. But the point I'm making is that was been my dream. And I walked out that place July 14th, 1995. And you understand this year, that'll be 26 years later. Dream number one. Number two, keep it simple. Simplicity creates duplication. Duplication creates wealth. Simplicity. If there's anything, now, I hate to say slow the program down because we got 80,000 people join the company in like 112 days. So, but see, I'm always trying to figure out how to make it go faster. The number one priority in your business right now should be how to build your team. That's number one. You got a dream. Number two, keeping it simple. Why? Because that's how you build your team. That's your number one activity every day. It's not cleaning your office, not organizing your file. It's not setting your accounts. It's building your team. Who are you inviting to the 12 o'clock to the 9 o'clock every single day? I told Mr. Delco I invited over 600 people last night to the 9 o'clock session. I don't know how many came, but I invited over 600. I personally, okay? I'm already seeing almost 30,000 on the team. I personally invite over 600 people. Some of them already in the business, some on the fence, some of them guests. Probably 50, 60 guests who haven't signed up yet. Number four, $149 decision to get in. Number three, excuse me. 140, keep it. Every time somebody tries to take you down a road to talk about something else, you say, well, look, let's don't go there. Would you like, it's simple. $149 decision put you in a position to make over $200,000 in the next 9 months, or 9 weeks, or 9 days, or 9 hours. That's how simple this is. The rest of the stuff we're gonna teach you as we go. Are you ready to go? Now, if you're a big baller, and after the big bucks, you like to make $1 million in the next 12 months, it's $1,000 decision. Because you're gonna duplicate that through your whole organization. You're about to come in and get the $1,000 package. You're in a business to make over $1 million in the next 9 months, or 9 weeks, or 9 days, or 9 hours. Depends on how fast you decide to move. But the point is the math, that's perfect mathematical situation. But the point is you're going to get paid. And then the fourth thing is plug in, Mr. Williams. And we can't talk about enough. And it's amazing how all the leaders, all the people who we paraded yesterday and talked about yesterday, who got the Block Star Supreme, they're all plugged in. Okay? Brother Eric Trey said all the time, success is a study of the obvious. Or as I heard before, success leaves clues. Study the Delcos. What did he do when he first got in? How did he get free in 103 days? What did you do, Mr. Delco? That's a question to ask. For a new person coming in, that's $1 million question. Ask him what he do. Ask Tanisha Glassman, what did she do to build her business where she can sit around the pool and get her nails done, get her hair done. Ask her what did she do to put herself in a position where she don't have a job and she can blow $500 on a hairdo, don't like it, take it out the next day. I'm talking about you, Tanisha, because girl, I admire you. You're like a superstar to me. That's why I talk about you all the time. And see, I talk about these folks because I know their journey. Okay? Tanisha came in, wouldn't talk to anybody. She was so quiet. And now, she doing her thing. Man, all across the board. Anyway, Mr. Nate Hines, you want to add anything, man? Mr. Nate Hines here. Okay, Mr. Nate Hines, you can say hello if you want to. Mr. Rob, I'm done. For Dream,
absolutely.
149, plug in. I'm just, I am lit up, folks. I'm lit up. Anytime you're in a program, you go to sleep, make 10 grand while you sleep. Okay, or your net worth go up 10 grand. I don't know if it's the correct word I want to use there, Mr. Delco, or not. You make 10 grand or 20 grand, or you just see your net worth going up almost every day. One day it's 5 grand, next day it's 10 grand. Wait a minute, might slide backwards 5 or 6 grand. Next day go up 10 grand. You go, and here's the most exciting part to me about GS Partners. You don't even feel it. It's almost like playing Monopoly with real money. You just don't even feel it. Okay, you go out there and check your Bitcoin. So what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is $62,000. Bitcoin is $61,000. Because you're building the business, you just build the thing. Okay, you put in a block up and say, I'm getting paid every 2 minutes, 3 minutes. During the day, so I get paid like every doggone minute during the day, like when people wake from like 9 o'clock to 5 or 6 o'clock. At night, it may slow down like every 10, 12, 13 minutes, something like that. But during the day, sometimes like you got paid a minute ago, 2 minutes ago, a minute ago, 2 minutes ago, a minute ago, 2 minutes ago. Never seen anything like that in my life. And wait a minute, watch this. And the world don't even know we here. And like Mr. Delco said, all our product stuff, we haven't even put the gold, the silver, the diamonds, the palladium, and the platinum in the system yet. What do you think is going to happen when all that hits? What do you think is going to happen when 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 people got this metal card out there and they swiping that card every day. And they go to sleep that night, or they forget about it on 15th of the month. The company pops back in their account. Oh, here's another $400 because you had a team of people swiping that card. You're like, people out there working their butt off for $400. Okay? Man, please. Yeah, I'm excited. When you understand this thing, and then the company got the audacity to throw $3.5 million on top of a comp plan that already surpasses anything in the industry. As my man Alan Austin says, it's not emotional. I'm emotional about it. Okay, if you're not emotional about it, you don't understand what you got your hands on. But it's not really about emotion. It's just straight up math. If our union pays out 40%, 44% compensation every single day, that's math. And the average company pays out 30%, maybe every 2 weeks, every Friday, or once a month. No competition out there. There's some ignorance out there, but there's no competition. We're battling ignorance more than we're battling competition. We're battling ignorance. We're battling low self-image. Okay? We're battling the past from people because they've been broke all their life. They figure that's their destiny. We got to dig in their brain and say, it's not your destiny. You were born for greatness, but you don't know it. That's why I'm here. Man, Mr. Hines, say something. Shut me up. I'm going to mute myself, man. Good evening, everybody. I enjoyed chatting with you.
Students out here. You got a bunch of students out here. That's what we are. We're a bunch of students. I tell you right now, I'm just a student. I'm sucking everything in like a sponge. I have nothing to add to this training. I'm telling you right now, this thing's on fire. So, hey, after yesterday, what we hit on yesterday, and then like you, I did my 4 Zooms today. Matter of fact, I had somebody that would try to be on your Zoom and my Zoom at the same time. We unmuted the guy. He's on your Zoom. I heard you in the background. I'm like, hold up, you can't do that, man. But guys, we put in the work, man. We put in the work. We having the time of our life right now. This is our time, our moment. You know, we got to get this thing. And I'm thankful for all the wealth builders, everybody that plug into this stuff. And all we doing is trying to tell everybody to plug in. Hey, you've done it all, Mr. Best. That's why, hey, we follow you. I'm telling you right now. If they haven't figured that one out by now, man, like my friend used to say, your wood's wet. So I have nothing to add. Roger Williams, take this thing away, brother. Awesome training, man. Take us to class.
Oh my goodness. I haven't heard my woods wet in a while. Yeah. I love it. I love every minute.
Mr. Hanna come with some stuff, don't he? Last night he says, hey man, if you miss Rising Block Star, you just can't swim in that pool. I went, okay. You just can't swim in that pool. You know? Man, think about the pools. See, there's folks, we can sit here for hours just try to explain the greatness of what we have in our hands. But as Tanisha Glass would say, you don't have to understand all this. All you got to understand is get a dream. Share this thing incessantly. Don't give up. Keep finding people 98.6 and breathing, regardless of ethnicity, regardless of age, regardless of religion, regardless of whatever. If they 98.6 and breathing, drive them to a 9 o'clock, drive them to a 12 o'clock, and you just keep doing that and doing that and doing that and doing that and doing that, and you're gonna find people with a dream. You're gonna find people who want it. Okay? That's what we get paid to do. It's not that deep. It really isn't. God, man. Okay. What's the sad? Yes, ma'am.
There's someone with a question. He is an affiliate, and it's kind of based on what you're talking about right now. So maybe you can address it while you're.
Please.
Okay. He says, I'm looking for something to get me free. I've been around network marketing for a while now, and I really want to get ahead. Telling us it is simple just doesn't do it for me. The hard sell to plug in without research is a tactic used by all network marketing organizations. There has to be a more educational way to get us to really believe this is the platform to get us free, especially for those of us who are new to Bitcoin.
Fantastic. When you find it out, tell me. I'm telling you what I know. You telling me what you think you know. I'm telling you what I know. You got to plug in. You're not going to get this through osmosis. You're not going to get this through an outside looking in. That's why the company allows you to enroll for free. So you can come in and learn and earn at the same time. If I knew a fast way to do it, I'd tell you. We get paid to tell you the secret. If I know a fast way to onboard you to this thing, a fast way to launch you to get going, I would tell you. I don't know. If I knew a better way to get into a person's mind to get them to start thinking they're worthy and they can be successful, I would tell you. If I knew a better way to get started and say, make a list of everybody you know and then drive everybody you know to the 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock, I would tell you. And I promise you, if you find a better way, tell me, please. And I guarantee you, I crack my brain and listen to what you say. But you can't tell me a theory because I'm a person with an experience, and my 37-year experience tells me you want to be free. This program right here is a 3 to 12 month run to freedom for anybody dead serious who will do those 4 things I talked about. Get a dream, keep it simple, plug in, don't stop. That's it. And I apologize, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to everybody out there who have that same question who didn't ask. Because this does sound too simple. They tell you, go to college for 4 years, get a degree to be broke. That makes most sense to people. 95% of the population will buy into that and do it. Without any doubt, they're walking there and pay $50,000 a semester for college. They'll pay $200,000-$300,000 for the privilege to get a job and never second guess it. We over here say, hey, I need $49 decision. You can get wealthy. People go, I've been in a lot of network marketing things. So have I. I've owned 3 companies, been in this for 37 years. The first company I toiled in for almost 10 years, my brother. Okay? And it paid me peanuts. Okay? Paid me peanuts. But I seen enough millionaires on stage who didn't have 2 heads, who I didn't think was any sharper than I was. And if they'd done it and figured out a way to get free, I was going to stay till I figured out, because I had 2 options. Work the job till I'm 65 or 70 and die, or figure out how to make this networking thing work. Because I wasn't going to build a traditional business. I wanted freedom. I didn't want freedom until I learned that freedom was possible. I was 20 years old when I got approached this industry in 1983. And the guy said, freedom, man, I lost my freaking mind. He said, sleep to the crack. Freedom. That's all I'm talking about is freedom. I ain't talking about stuff. The Rolls Royce is nice, the car's nice, the home's nice, the travel nice, the trip's nice. All that stuff is nice. But nothing beats sleeping to the crack of noon. Nothing beats sleeping till you get tired. Nothing beats freedom. Nothing beats waking up in the morning, looking in the mirror, and seeing the boss. And the boss be you. And I had to pay a price, 10 years. Making my best year was 6 years in the industry. I made $49,000 part-time. And I said it wasn't part-time, it was full-time part-time. I put in 40, 50,000 a week on top of the job. But you know what? Okay, it took me 13 years to get free. Here's what miraculously happened. In the 13th year, I made more money than the first 12. Doing it part-time. I said, good God Almighty. That's not an encouragement to go quit your job. I did not make the money because I quit my job. I made the money because that perfect thing called timing and opportunity came together. And this is, I want to soften my conversation up to the guy with the person with the question. This is what blew my mind. And Mr. Duck and I have had this conversation 50 times. I said, I don't know everything. I have learned that there is a combination of timing, the right company, the right management, the right product, your experience level. They said when preparedness and opportunity meet, success is the byproduct. So you can have various degrees of success. But to hit lightning in a bottle in this industry is very difficult. 37 years. I spent 13 years in the industry before I finally found a program where the marketplace was ready for. I'm doing the work in all of them. I'm doing the same work. I'm as fanatical in 1983 as I am today. Okay? I was fanatical in 1983, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. But in 1996, that perfect storm came together with a product the marketplace was ready for, made sense, and boom, made over $1 million in 14 months. I said, good God, this was supposed to work. And guess what? That was 1996. Now I made some money in 97, 98. I made $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, some year $1 million. Good, but not like what happened in 1996. And then in 2013, lightning struck again. I looked at my wife and I said, oh my God, here we go. And it was crazy. It just took off, I said, oh my God. Okay. And I'm telling you right now, what we have in our hand, GS Partners, this is a miracle of miracles. This is back to back, what I call like magic in a bottle. Just getting struck by lightning twice on the same day or something. This is so phenomenal what we have in our hands. And I'm not hyping it. There's no hype here. Nobody gonna get rich here because you took $149 to try us out. forget that. You can also make money in free position. So I'm not sitting up here all hyped up for an hour trying to get $149 out of somebody. Let's get real, okay? And I ain't making the money because, oh God, I'm at the top. I started like everybody else did 90 days ago. I made a list, signed up, okay? This little card I just showed you, that card right there itself costs $6,000. I ain't trying to get $149 out of nobody, okay? I'm trying to change somebody's life. That's what I'm doing. $149 won't change anybody on this panel's life. But everybody on this panel who has not got in, you take that $149, you get yourself that 3,500 coins, and you plug into the system. And when you plug into the system, it's going to give you the mindset to go out and build a business. Mr. Delco himself, he might not address it. He toured the business for 15 years. He had the same story like you did for 15 years. Okay? We found lightning ball in 2013. Now the guy's $1 million a year income earner. This is the one. Forget about what you've heard in the past. Forget about what you've been exposed to. Forget about what you think you even know. Plug in here. And you give it 90 days. It'll make you forget that past. It'll make you forget your old girlfriends, everything. This is different. No hype. And I'm not hyping. This is my energy. I'm going to say, this is different. Okay? Like the whole industry of networking, we're over here somewhere, and we're out here doing something that haven't been done. There's never been a company working on the blockchain. There's never been a company pays instant income. Instantly. Never been done before. Okay? Never been a company that pays you an appreciating asset. Okay? We're not paying you fiat dollars. We're paying you, well, you can earn $1,000 this week. It can become $1,500 next week on its own with no effort on your part. That's never been done. I know. You want to ask me a question. I always got a 10-minute answer. I apologize, Nisha. Okay. But see, and great question, by the way. To Jim answer the question, please don't take anything I say it personal. Okay, I don't know who you are, don't know your name, I don't know anything about you. But I guarantee your question is the same question so many people answer because this is the question. Our biggest job in this thing is not the business. Our biggest job is convincing you that can be like Mike. Okay, or you can be like Ty. Or you can back to Nisha. These are free people. Roger Williams. We're all free. Our biggest job is convince you there was some not unique thing we got our hands on. Okay? We have the same opportunity you have, or you have the same opportunity we have. There's 7.5 billion people on the planet, and 99% of them don't even know we're here. Is there another question, Tanisha?
Mr. Williams, this one is for you. What else do you have to do to acquire more G999 coins after you've upgraded to PAM? How do you get more coins? Can you show that in the back office, Mr. Williams? And for those typing in the chat box, if you're new, there's the blue box where you're typing and it will say, you might just see panelists. Hit that drop down arrow and type all panelists, or hit all panelists and attendees so everyone can see what you're saying. Yorel Davis, I think it was, said she just found out about this today at 8:30 and she's signing up, no questions asked. Nobody could see that but the panelists though, so hit the drop down so everybody can see that. There you go. So in your back office, go to March to 3 billion contest. You scroll down, hit exchange for G999. You can acquire $99 worth, $299, $999. If you have a premier package, you can do $4,999 or $9,999. And if you scroll down a little bit, Mr. Williams, and hit exchange, next step, it will show you how many coins you'll receive for whatever amount you do. You can get the full amount. So that number changes. The other day I received 8,300, I believe, for $99. You can burn half of them or you can burn all of them. You're also entered into the contest to win a free masternode, and you receive legacy points as well for every transaction. And that's it. Thank you, Mr. Williams.
That was easy.
Yes, sir. The next question, can we transfer fiat currency, i.e. a weekly paycheck from our traditional bank to the GS Lifestyle card? Yes, you can. Contact the concierge. Just send them a message. They respond immediately, 24 hours a day, and they'll tell you how to do that. You have to get the routing number and some more information. They'll ask you, but you can't do it.
Slow down. See?
Uh-oh.
What did you just say?
Uh-oh. Game over.
Yes, sir. You can have your check deposited, direct deposited into your account.
On your GS Lifestyle card?
Yes, sir.
Man, I got to get plugged in. Well, see, this is why we say plug in. But this is also why we say, you don't have to know everything. God, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, everybody just has to contact the concierge to figure out what exactly you need for your particular bank.
Shut it down, man. I did not. I mean, I think I've been on every train, everything. I must have tuned out when that was covered. This is what I mean, folks. I don't mean to yell at you. I don't mean to scream at you. I get so energetic about this thing. It took me 12 years to get free. I'm telling anybody on this call, you got 3 to 12 month run. This is don't let anybody complicate this thing, and don't let somebody who's negative about it. Don't worry about it. They'll catch on later. I mean, think about the millions of people who doubted Bitcoin. I mean, just last November of 2019, I think Bitcoin was like $3,000-4,000 a coin. See, it's like what people think. In fact, the more resistance you get, the more excited you should get. Okay, one of the principles that Walt Disney worked by constantly was he'd come up with an idea for a cartoon or a movie, and he'd run it by his staff. And if most of them objected to the idea, thought it was a bad idea, he would start the idea immediately, because he had learned that average people who've been conditioned and trained and educated by our average system to be average thinkers, to be average everything they do, to just get by and not be creative, don't understand when they see something creative. They see something different, and they say, nope, that's not what they used to see. That's why Hollywood can produce so many movies that flop or average and mediocre, and then somebody come up with something that they just deny, they don't want to do, and they finally produce that movie. It's sneaking in to come on $100 million a year blockbuster, and it got turned down by 5, 6, 7, 8 studios. Okay, Dr. Miles Monroe said there are managers and there are leaders. Most corporations are managed by managers. Their CEO might be a leader. They might have 2 or 3 leaders on the team, but most of the people, they're managers, and they're about maintaining status quo. Okay, it takes a leader to be creative and step out and say, I'm gonna do something different. Just by being on this call tonight, just by signing an application, you are a leader day one. You're going to develop your leadership skills here, but you're a leader because you chose to go against the grain. Can you imagine? I want you guys to think back to 1983. Here's my wife working for a major airline. We could fly for free all over the world. Here I am working for the second largest corporation on the planet. Okay? I got my college education, got my own home, my own mortgage, got 4 cars in the driveway, a pool in the backyard, and I decided to have a home-based business selling soap. People thought I had lost my mind. Man, you got a good job with a major corporation. You one day going to be vice president if they don't fire you. Can you imagine? And that was 37 years ago. Rotary phones were still in style. Okay? No fax machine, no VCR, no videos. Three-way caller hadn't been invented. Everything was hop in your car. And if I wanted to sponsor Tanisha Glassman, I had to fly to Phoenix, Arizona with my board and easel and put some people in your room, put some in your house, take my dollars and buy my airline ticket, fly to Phoenix, Arizona, sponsor her in the business, hopefully she gets in, and then fly back home. And here we are 37 years later, talking about $149 decision, make $1 million. And your business going to operate from day one in 100 countries. And people got to think about it. Women on the way to work on Monday morning, and they got to think about it. I want to work on Monday, Tuesday morning, got to think about it. I want to work Wednesday morning, got to think about it. I want to work, got to think of No, they're not thinking about it. I haven't thought about it at all. Why? Because life got people so choked up here, they ain't got time to think. They only got time to go back and forth to work every day. And then those who do have a decent job that might pay them 100, 150, 200 grand a year, okay, that 200 grand a year sucks out their dream. And the idea of making $200,000 a month don't cross their mind. That possible. Maybe they're not reaching their potential. It's not what you do. That's why you can't compare yourself to other people. You got to ask yourself, am I living up to my potential? Not what my neighbor's potential is, my potential. Am I doing what God set me here to do? Okay, do I believe that I was divinely created to do something unique, something purposeful with my life? Can I make a difference in the lives of others? I'm radical right now. I'm at a different level right now. I'm at a different place. I'm not the guy to be toyed with right now. And with that in mind, I got to go. So I'm about to get wound up again into emotion. There aren't any other questions, Tanisha. Because folks, for those who don't know me, I could do this till 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay? Because the job is not what we're doing. It's not complicated. Company asks for an email, phone number, and your name. And you got a business that'll pay you $1 million a year the next 12 to 24 months. We spend all this time trying to crack people's thinking to try to undo that self-image or that condition that says, you got to have a job. Or the condition make you think because you got a job at the post office, you've arrived. And see, that is a rival. If you look at the fact that you're going to get paid every month, there's a rival. But when you make the dream bigger and say, what would it be like to make $100,000 a year with no employees, no overhead, no place to go, lay in bed till the crack of noon, or get up, work all day, work. Hey, I've been working since 8 o'clock this morning. But see, if you enjoy what you do, it's not work. I don't think I'm working. I got to pull myself away from it and go spend time with my sons. Oh, God, I told him I was going to do something at 10 o'clock. Okay? And see, look, you know why he ain't coming down here in the house with me? Because he said, Dad don't really love to do. I forgot all about the time. Okay? But then I remember I made a commitment to him. I'm going to honor that commitment. So, folks, look, I appreciate you. I hope I hadn't said anything to offend anybody tonight. I love everyone. I hope everyone understands that this thing is so unique. But you don't have a frame of reference. I got 37 years to refer upon and say, this is the best. Okay? I know it's better than any job. Any job. I don't care. Any job. The rewards are better. You're not going to get the rewards the first week. You get the rewards down the road. The reward is better. No question in my mind about it. Ask Mr. Dalco. Ask Mrs. Dalco. Ask Tanisha Glass. Ask somebody who's free. Ask Dr. Patrice Gordon, Lady Lisa Gordon. They part-time. But in their part-time year in this venture with Wealth Builders Worldwide, they've done some incredible things. Got rid of all bills, including the mortgage. Put kids through college. Okay? Please. Okay? Ask the gold man how he feels about this thing. Ask Brother Eric Teray Mohammed how he feels about this. Ask Brother Kevin Twix how he feels about this thing. Okay, ask the Thompson. Ask people who've done this thing, who've already been in. Don't just take my word for it. That's why you plug in. There are all these folks. Get Danny James and Consul Hotep Atum and let them tell you how they feel about this thing. Listen to Deborah Nixon tell you her story and her journey. Please. Listen to Miss Sherry Brown, Willie Brown tell you their story, their journey. Don't listen to my story. I'm just one guy. When you got hundreds of people with the same story over and over again, and we're 100 days to the program, we do have tens of thousands of people. Listen to Greg McKay. Tell you how he became a multi-millionaire. And then overnight, it was all gone. And then this networking thing came into his life and transformed and made him a free man. Please. Man, shoot. We got the greatest thing in the world. To God be the glory. Tanisha Glass, if there aren't any other questions, I'm seriously done. Mr. Roger Williams, thank you, sir, for great training. I didn't mean to say all this. I don't know what got to me, but I'm full, guys, and I'm grieving. So you got to give me a pass. If I say something stuff on your toes, just go, oh, man, he grieving, and let it go. Blame it on my head, not my heart. God bless. Thank you guys very much. I'm out.
Woo-wee. So, ladies and gentlemen, wow. No apologies necessary, Mr. Best. You did exactly what needed to be done. Let's kind of recap, just in case you missed it. Look, dream bigger. Get that book, The Dream Chaser Manifesto, from Mr. Ty Best. Shop.mywbw.net. Get the book. Decide what you want. Make a decision. Develop that positive mental attitude, definiteness of purpose. What is your reason why? Establish it now. Do it. And then keep it simple. There's no need to complicate nothing here. He named off dozens of people that if you had a question and you want to know, does it work? All you got to do is connect with the people that he mentioned. And guess what? You can connect with those folks Monday through Saturday on the power call. You can connect with their folks on the presentations, 12 noon and 9 p.m. Eastern time. Power call, 10:45 a.m. Eastern time. Keep it simple and get moving towards your goal. Look, utilize all of your products. What are those products? The G999 coin, the GS Lifestyle, the Brand Advantage packages, the ability to invite somebody and have them be a part of this system and earn Bitcoin and Ethereum and have that duplicate and repeat several times over to the extent of 9 levels to which you will be able to look on your dashboard and see payouts coming your way in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then plug in, commit, and connect to the culture. That's the way you win. You want to win? That is the way you win. And the culture is real simple. Plugging into the culture is real simple. All you got to do is go where the people are. Go where they are. Well, where are they? They're on these platforms. Yep, they're on these platforms. Goldrocks.info. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I mean, on some days, there are multiple opportunities to get connected and do this. So look, can you do this? Yes, you can. You can share a video with somebody. You can invite them to a presentation. You can get them registered. You can even get them on the platform and get the questions answered. You heard tonight. You saw it, right? So look, be that person.
Mr. Williams.
Yes.
We have someone on here that says she needs step-by-step instructions on what to do. She doesn't know what to do. Her sponsor doesn't know what to do. So what does she need to do step by step? I did a training showing you exactly from beginning to end what to do. If you inbox me, look for me on Facebook. I can send you that training because I'm not sure who you are. Or message me in Telegram and I'll send you that training. But this is extremely simple. Get $175 on Cash App. Move it over to your GS Partners account. Get your package. There it is. Step-by-step instructions. Once you get your package, acquire as much G999 as you desire. Tell other people to do the exact same thing. And plug in. That's it. You can complete everything in probably 30 minutes. And just tell everybody else to do the exact same thing. It's not complicated at all. People think it is. They think there's a lot more to it. It's not. Okay, you have a package and 2 other people have a package. Okay, so what don't you understand? You need step-by-step instructions. That's it. You got your package. Get some coins. Tell other people to do the same thing. Plug in. There's nothing else. She says, how is that making money, Mr. Williams? When those people acquire a package, you receive 18%. When they get coins, you get paid. When they get the lifestyle card, you get paid. When they swipe their lifestyle card, you get paid. That's it. Not complicated. Take a screenshot of this. That's literally it. People feel like it's difficult. What's difficult is getting up every morning, sitting in traffic, going to work. Or if you're working from home now, you still have to sit in front of your computer if you have a regular job. That's hard. This is not hard. This is extremely simple. Don't complicate it. Can you put up the times for the meeting online again, Mr. Williams? So every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have this fast track training. There's a different trainer every Sunday. So if you didn't get it all this Sunday, come back next Sunday. I can't remember who's third Sunday, but come back next week. It's something different being taught every single week. So that's why she said her sponsor keeps sending her to these meetings. That's what your sponsor is supposed to do. And that's what you want to do with the people that you sponsor. So they can plug in and learn for themselves as well. So every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Monday, we have this training. Something different is taught every Sunday. So don't feel like, well, I got on last week, I didn't learn anything, I'm not getting on next week. No, you're going to miss something next week that wasn't talked about tonight. Just like Mr. Best didn't even know that you can direct deposit your check onto your GS Lifestyle card. If he wasn't on here, he would have missed that. Monday through Saturday, we have a presentation at 12 noon and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So presentations are different from trainings. If you have new people that know absolutely nothing about this, you want to get them on the presentations. Once they've registered, you want to make sure they get on the trainings on Sunday. And then we have the power call every Monday through Saturday at 10:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's more motivational, inspirational. So you want to get on that as well. We need all of this. I can answer pretty much any question anybody asks me. I don't have to be on here. I'm on here because I want to help other people. But I cannot plug in ever again, and I'm going to be just fine. But I still plug in 7 days a week, 2, sometimes 3 times a day. So it doesn't matter how much you think you know, there's still always something to learn. Mr. Juan Martinez does a Spanish presentation every Monday and Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you have Spanish-speaking business partners, get them on there. Mr. Best does a Freedom Call every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's more so for affiliates. And as you can see, Mr. Best gets raw sometimes. So make sure you have his steel-toe boots on and come prepared. And that's it. There's something going on 7 days a week. Plug yourself. Stay connected. Plug in. When you get a job, you have to go to orientation or some kind of training, right? Why do you think this is any different? It's not. You have to go through a training to learn how to work for the rest of your life. But you also need to come to a training to learn how to never have to work again. That's it. We'll see y'all in the morning. Thank you, Mr. Williams. 10:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Gwen, feel free to message me. Look for me on Facebook or inbox me privately on Telegram, and I'll do what I can to help. Everyone have a good night. Love y'all. You have music, Mr. Williams, or no? Yes, this was recorded. You can find it in our Facebook group, wealthbuildersworldwide.net Facebook group. If you're not in the Telegram group, please make sure you join the Telegram group because everything is posted in there. So are you in the Telegram group, the person that's asking me this? If so, the Wealth Builders Worldwide Facebook group was just posted in there not too long ago. Okay, so make sure you're in Wealth Builders Worldwide. Click on announcements, and you'll see all of the recorded Sunday night fast track trainings. And there's one more question. I'm not sure what you're asking. Attempting to buy BTC, the price expired when he tried to buy BTC. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Are you saying they don't have enough Bitcoin because the value either increased or decreased? Now, there are fees when you move your Bitcoin from one platform to another. There are fees. So if they only got $149 worth, it's going to be less. That's why we say get at least $175 worth, because there's fees to move it over, and it could fluctuate in price. So they may need to add a little bit more if that's the question. All right, see y'all in the morning. Good night.